Mrs. Nelson, I see a lot of you have gotten up and going in the 6th grade Mastery Challenge course. In case you're struggling to understand what it is that we expect of you or how the course works, I'm just going to go over a quick overview of the course. So on that home page, you can see some information that Miss Buma and I will be updating. You can see she's made a video, and so have I, on Tuesday. We have links to the things that you're supposed to be working on over these next 2 weeks. And our big thing for those of you that have consistent online access is to work within this 6th grade Mastery Challenge. This is an overview and review of the entire year. We've already studied Units 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and both classes have started into Unit 7. So there is content for Unit 7 and Unit 8, which Unit 8 we haven't gotten to, but you are welcome to work ahead on that as well. You'll see you only have 2 navigation buttons, Home and Modules. So you can look at that home page every time you sign in to see if there's any more updated information, like opportunities for you to comment in discussion boards and things like that as the days progress while we're dismissed from school. To do the Mastery Challenge, click on Modules. Ideally, there would only be 2 things published right now, the purpose and the Unit 1 overview. I'm not sure why Unit 2 shows up, but it is what it is. So for the purpose of the Mastery Challenge, you should read over that. It explains how it works. There's some screenshots of what the pages are like, and the plan for celebration for everyone that finishes to go to Nickelcade. We did that last year for 2 hours. It all, of course, depends on when school resumes for us and what it looks like for us to go out and about in the public. But hopefully that's something that we can do as well this year, or we'll come up with some other awesome opportunity. After you've read over the purpose, then you'll jump right into the Unit 1 overview. The instructions are at the top, and they're the same every time you get in one of these overviews. You should read through this information carefully and closely, and then when you come across a task, then make sure that you give those tasks a try so that you have an opportunity to practice the skills that we practiced during that unit. And then after you've read through and tried those tasks, you'll go to the bottom, and at the bottom will be linked a quiz for the entire unit, a mastery quiz for the whole unit. You'll take that quiz. In order to go on, you have to score at least 70% or higher. If you don't score 70% or higher, you'll see some changes on the home screen. And I'll show you what that looks like by pretending like we're taking the Unit 2 overview. Again, read closely, do the tasks, practice, think about, remember, recall what we learned. Take your mastery quiz. You want to pass the first time, because if you do, you move on to the next unit. If you don't, then you have more work to do in that unit. Why? Because you need to recall the information that we've learned, or maybe you didn't quite master it the first time and you need that extra practice and that extra information. So it's there to benefit you, but if you're trying to do this as efficiently as possible, you want to take your time on the mastery quiz so that you can get 70% or higher. I'm going to submit this as if I did my best work. Darn it, I got 0 out of 0. Now watch what happens on, or 0 out of 45. Watch what happens on the home screen. I need to do more practice in Unit 2, and you can see that populates right there in Unit 2. So I'm going to click into that first lesson, and again, you need to follow the directions that are in here. You can read through the objectives. You're going to be reading the lesson summaries, watching any videos that are embedded, and then it'll let you know what you do at the very end, whether you go to the next page like this one says, or there's quizzes that will be embedded every 2 to 3 lessons as well. So I'm learning. Now I'm ready for this quiz. So again, you'll want to get 70% or higher. If you don't, nothing new will be open to you. You'll only see the same stuff on your home page because you're not ready to go on. So you have to score 70 or higher. So if you don't score 70% or higher on this quiz, then you'll need to go back through, and if you skipped any videos, then make sure you watch them or reread the lesson summaries and try again until you get 70% or higher. And then you'll see more unlock as you go on that modules page, and that will help you figure out where you are. You're not done with Unit 2 until the Unit 3 overview pops up. Then you know you've completed all the required tasks from Unit 1 and Unit 2. So if it's not popping up, that's why. There's something you need to do in Units 1 or Units 2 before Unit 1 or Unit 2 before you can go on to Unit 3. If you have any questions, absolutely reach out to me or Miss Buma. You can send us a message through Canvas. That's an easy way to get a hold of us. You can also email us at canyonsdistricts.com at canyonsdistrict.org. Email addresses, mine is kathleen.nelson and hers is emily.buma at canyonsdistrict.org. Send us a message if you need help via Canvas or via our Canyons District emails. Thanks for watching and listening, and good luck to you.